Give me some.
Is that free smoke I see?
Give me some.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
The real Nova 797.
TK's Garage.
If you on a budget, man, if you rock with me, you need to rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with free smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy KAILA.
Beauty 392B.
This y'all doing free smoke. Hey, man, say, man, hey, man, it's your boy, man, real for real, man.
Free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke. Free Smoke.
Free smoke. Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Free Smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
The Free Smoke. Yo, never gets old, man. Never.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yo, hey, we in here, man. Yo, appreciate y'all for coming in today, man. Sunday, fun day, man. As you guys know, man, I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got garage-driven, modern-day, muscle down below. And if you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke, home of your automotive news for the culture. And as you know, every single Sunday, we go live, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And we in the building for you today. One more again with a special guest, man. But yes,
I was about to say, man, happy Memorial Day to everyone out there, man.
Happy
Salute to
Memorial
everybody.
Happy Memorial Day. But I was going to say,
enjoying that weekend. Go ahead.
Garage-driven, man, modern day muscle, man. How you guys doing today on your Sundays?
Hey, man, listen, I did a lot this morning. I was out in the yard planting. Can you imagine garage-driven planting flowers?
What you was planting? Planting what? Banana trees?
I believe you. Yo, one mango tree, eh?
One blood clot mango tree.
one green banana tree, eh?
Yo. Nah, but just doing some stuff around the house, man. You know when you got you know what I'm saying? You got to keep the house looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? Summer's coming, so you know how it is.
Yeah, for real. Maintenance, house maintenance. What about you, modern day muscle?
Yo, wanted to do something nice for my dad, man. He dropped his car off and just entrusted it to me, and I saw it needed some love, so I went and washed and did the whole detail thing. So when he gets back today, he should be very happy to see his car, nice. Clean inside and out, so that's what I was doing, man.
Hey, man, so as y'all know, for me, man, I'm a big, if y'all don't know, again, man, my kids play soccer. My youngest one was out there doing work this weekend again, the last tournament of the season, actually, and actually the last tournament or games with this particular team, man. So it was kind of emotional day because a lot of his team, man, he built a tight bond with a lot of his team, and obviously, us with the parents and everything else. And it was the last day him being on his team, man. He's moving on to bigger, better things, a higher. He was selected to play in a higher league, so he's definitely going to be he's doing that next season. He was already playing competitive, but now he's going to be playing at the top level because he's now for the age of that. Actually, he's going to be playing up in age because they picked him up. So he's been playing up 1 year. But anyway, point being is, it was a dope weekend. And what I'm saying, unfortunately, they made it to the finals once again, and they lost. But they always play. They are 10 years old, and they always play every tournament they play, and they play in the bracket age group up. So they're always playing against older kids, and they always make it to the finals. And for some reason, in the finals, they always come in second place, man. But hey, it's all good, man. The accomplishment is there, man, and those kids did well. Anyway, man. So moving on, man. Enough about all that. But we are here.
I was about to say a big shout out to Car Talk TV, man. We was just on their podcast today. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more of Free Smoke and our backgrounds and what we got going on, go check out that video on Car Talk TV.
Yeah, they have the exclusive.
We just got on there, man. So let's go ahead and but let's go ahead and check everybody we got in here right now, man. Of course, we got the real New York in the building. Actually, I don't think he's in the building right now. I think he just dropped a comment and left, smash the like button. He said, we'll catch the replay. So we appreciate you, bro, for coming through and at least dropping a comment. We greatly appreciate that, man. Man, I cannot even act. Man, I'm not trying to pronounce that. But special day.
A train on top first.
Oh, okay. A train. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. But I couldn't read that.
Yeah, he was up here last week.
He was trying to say
like,
the whole joint together.
Hey, last week, I think it was last week he was up in here. We was like, what?
but the other one was kind of a little bit easier. But a train on top first. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But yo, appreciate you for coming in. Neil, of course, as y'all know, man, Garage Dreamers brother, blood brother in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big time salute to you, bro. Lawsuit Jerry in the building. Callie.
Yo, is she chopping you? Is she
trying to chop me, yo? Oh, trying to chop me. Hey, we did it. It was a team effort, man. That's what we did. All right, we planted together.
He poured the dirt bag.
So she was over here like,
my wife be fronting, bro.
Yeah, so she was over here like, bang, where did I need it right here? You're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, I pat the dirt down a little bit. That count, right?
Hey, anyway, Car Talk TV, man. Big time slip to Car Talk TV again, man. We just did it. We just finished the interview. It was kind of all over the place. My fault because I was literally on the way back from my son's tournament. And I was on the road and it was choppy. And you guys know how it is when you're on the road. So, man, my bad for kind of screwing that up on the interview, man. But my guys, Garage Dreaming, Modern Day Muscle held it down. And we definitely doing it again because big announcement, Car Talk TV will be on Free Smoke and a date coming soon, man. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? So we will revisit all those conversations and definitely, kick it with them one more time on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? We got Kick It with Alvin in the building. Salute to Free Smoke. Yo, we got 5 to the 10 in the building. What up, family?
I see that comment.
Yo, hey, modern day better not have no grown stuff in that cup.
You better believe it, but hey, I don't drink like that, bro. You better believe it, man. I got Ray and Nephew and Coke going on right now. But the things that you guys don't see, I don't drink. The only time I drink soda is when I drink. And other than that, it's Gatorade or water, bro. I really don't drink juice like that.
I can attest to that. That's my downfall. I drink juice like a mug. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I need to stop that. I gotta stop that. Yo, that lemonade, lemonade be popping, man. That's what I'm saying. Lemonade is good.
That's because you go to Chick-fil-A.
Bro, that's why you get
much.
the water. That's why you get the water and put the lemon in your water. Boom.
Now he don't want
it's
that.
Not the same.
He wants Chick-fil-A.
Hey, bro. You gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah. Or Publix lemonade is good too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Car Talk TVS in the building. True Blue in the building. E-Vapors again, man. Appreciate you, brother, man. Very humble. Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And that's the key right there, man. No matter what, man, stay humble. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And just respect everyone, man, no matter where you coming from in life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 8 Train. Then we got 8 Train on top first, man. Appreciate you. Only one seller in the building. Tamika Davis in the building. Of course.
She cleaned it up. She cleaned it up.
Big bag. It was a big bag. Chopping still.
Still chopping.
Yo, we still in here, man. But enough of that, man. Like I said, got 13K subscribers. Scribeners. But I think he meant
Scriminers.
But Lawsuit Jerry, man, congratulations to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to you, bro. 13K is a big deal in the YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, man, let's go to bring on our guest, man, because we wasted enough time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring in someone. And this is kind of like we like to do this as well, man. Sometimes people may not know, because obviously, we brought on a lot of big people on this, as far as big YouTubers, I should say, on this show, man. But this particular person, man, is doing a lot of big things as well, not necessarily on YouTube, man, but in real life. You know what I'm saying? And getting real things done. So, Garage Driven X'd out. Okay, I'm sure he'll be back soon. Anyway, man, but this person, like I said, is doing. There he goes, right there. There you go, right there. Yeah, he trying to leave us. Hey,
I had to switch over from my Wi-Fi. I just noticed I was on Wi-Fi still.
Oh, okay, back. So yeah, man. So this person's doing big things in life in general, man. We're like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we'll get the whole story as soon as we introduce her here. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was dope. I thought it would be dope to bring her on and kind of listen to her story, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, man, because I don't know her personally, but I've seen her on IG and things like that, and seen the things that, a lot of the things that she's doing and the products and stuff like that she's putting out. And I was like, that'd be dope to have her come on and talk about it. And she, gladly accepted. So we appreciate her, man. So let's go ahead and bring her in the building, man. Make sure y'all go. By the way, all her information is in the description below. So if you're watching this right now, if you're watching the replay, make sure y'all go check her out. on IG, and I even put her YouTube channel on there. But she doesn't post a lot. We're gonna try to convince her to do that, more of that on this show. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, yo, let's go and bring her in, man. Yo, we talking about the one and only KAILA in the building. Oh, she's muted. You're muted.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. How you doing?
Yeah, Mama.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for
First of all, I want to say thank you once again. Like seriously, thank you for coming on to the show.
No problem. I enjoyed
the
invitation.
I don't know if you've done a lot of interviews or.
Wait.
She done took away the access to the other camera. There you go.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Boom, back in the game.
Yeah, man. So I don't know if you've done a lot of interviews or things like that, or coming on different shows and podcasts, but like I said, we greatly appreciate you coming on to this one and kind of listening to your story a little bit. So first I'm gonna say is, for everybody that doesn't know, how do you correctly pronounce your name?
KAILA.
KAILA. Okay.
And it was Charlie KK because of my Challenger, but then I got the Charger, and then I was drinking.
Hey, slow down, KAILA. Slow down, KAILA. We gonna get there.
Giving out all the goods.
Damn.
We gonna get there.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was little.
She's like, yo, I'm gonna give you everything in 5 minutes and we out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I got stuff to do. Here y'all go. Bam.
Like,
people used to call me Chally, or they like thought that my name was Chally. So I'm like,
I remember that.
Dude,
that's when I first started.
The car, like that's not me.
Watching.
So then it was like, you know, I'll get into that.
That's when I first started watching, or at least seeing you on IG and things like that. But anyway, so for those that don't know, like I said, let's not get into the cars and all that stuff yet. But for those that don't know, please introduce yourself. You know, who is and what is KAILA?
KAILA is a photographer / videographer. I'm from Florida. I moved to New York in end of 2018, just trying to, like, the typical person chasing their dream in New York, and just trying to, like, get my name out there a little bit different, because everybody from Florida does the same thing every day. So I was just trying to live outside of my box. And that's what New York felt like, because everybody from Vengeance at the time went down to Florida, and that's how I met some of them. So it was like, oh, you know, cars are out there, life is out there, let's just go live it up. So that's what I decided to do. It was just an easier transition than going to, like, California and, like, trying to restart. I don't know anybody in California.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yo, so quick question. You say photographer, videographer. Did you go to school for that, or is that just something you've always done since a kid, or like how did that come about?
When I was about 12 or 13, maybe even younger than that, my dad used to take pictures of us a lot with the cars and stuff. And I used to go to, like, car shows when I was little. But photography myself came from my grandfather giving me, like, a little pocket camera that was, like, this big. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It just, like, escalated from there. It was like, oh, let's get a Canon T3i, which was like a semi-professional camera. And then I had that.
No, it's a pretty legit camera. It's a pretty legit camera for that's pretty legit. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And then in like 2018, when I moved to New York, I got a T7i. And then
stepped it up.
Yeah, and then like mid 2020, I got the Sony. So it was like a heavy.
The mirrorless, the mirrorless camera, the mirrorless body.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, good choice.
So
no, I guess I was asking, which I know you said you got it from childhood, but so you never went to school for this. This is something that you just did. That I think that's awesome. I think that's great.
Self-taught.
Yeah. And then, like, being around, like, all of the cars and whatever, everybody takes pictures of cars. So it was like I would learn, like, different styles and different, like, ways of taking pictures of cars. And I'm still learning, of course, but I have it pretty much down pat, like editing, the angles, the equipment, like what I need and stuff. But yeah.
No, I definitely think that's dope, and I wanted you to say that because a lot of people think, to be a videographer or to be a motion graphics designer, a photographer, they think that you have to go pay money to go to school. You know what I mean? And they don't realize that you can teach yourself to do these things. Granted, I went to school for it, but that's a whole different story. But you know what I'm saying? But I think it's dope because like if someone asked me should they go to school for it, I'd be like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of content on YouTube for you to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm appreciative of my my degree, but it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Everything's your work. So
Yeah.
I definitely think that's dope.
If you have an
Go
eye
ahead,
for it, you
FaTKaT
have
or
the eye for
Paul.
it.
Sorry about that. Say what? The eye for it?
No, if you have the eye for it, like I was taking pictures of flowers when I was 13. Like I went from that to taking pictures of, Lamborghinis and people.
Yeah, that's dope. Definitely dope.
So I was about to say, so you said that pretty much your dad used to go to car shows with your dad.
Yeah.
Now, was your dad into cars heavily also? Is that where you got the love for cars also?
Yeah. I have a picture of me sitting in an antique Volkswagen in the trunk or the frunk, I would say. And he has me as a baby sitting in it with a trophy that he won from a car show. So it was like I've been in it since the beginning of time.
That's what's up,
Thank you.
man. So your dad is he into Volkswagens? Is that what it is? Or was that what he was? Oh, nice. That's what my love started from, is Volkswagens.
Yeah,
that's like
antiques?
not even antiques. I do like them, but I just never really got into them. Being young, I grew up in New York. Everyone wanted to have that 95 Volkswagen Jetta GTI with the VR6. That was like the thing back then to have. So, that's what I started out at. That's when one of my. Hey, I'm old. I'm kind of old now. I mean, we're talking like 2000, 2002. Like.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, the year 2000.
Yeah, she said, "Oh shit."
Oh shit. She was that was yesterday for us, so don't make us feel that old, please. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but speaking of which though, and speaking on it as much as you want to, but I know you said you made the move, so you're originally from Florida. What part of Florida, if you don't mind?
Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
Okay.
So then you made the move following your dreams to New York. Now, if I remember correctly, like I said, it's up to you if you really want to reveal it or not. But if I remember correctly, I think I seen something on your IG maybe a year ago or something like that, where I think you had a birthday party or something like that. And I was like, I was taken back because, like I said, I see the product and I see how dedicated you are to your work, to your product. And I was like, man, she's like young. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't mind, like let everybody know, because you made a big move at a young age. Like, how old are you?
I turned 22 on March 9th.
Wow.
And I moved to New York when I was 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't feel that.
So when I said 2000,
I don't feel that old anymore.
She was thinking, she was like, damn, I was in diapers. Oh shit.
Exactly. Yeah, she was like, yo, 2002. Like I was still, you know what I'm saying? Like I was still drinking chocolate milk out the bottle at that time. You know what I'm saying? But yes, so so I mean, I just, like I said, I just wanted, if you didn't mind sharing that, because like I said, when people go, if hopefully they do go, if they don't follow your channel or at least your IG already, and they go follow it from here, they're going to see like you put in real work, and you don't take your craft, you know what I'm saying, like for granted. So like, and I know you were saying, I mean, there it goes right there, right? Mm-hmm. And that, so not only do you do like, so, and that, okay, so we could transition into that, because you kind of do both. You're on both sides of the lens. Not only are you a photographer, but then you also do like a little modeling as well.
Yeah, I've done modeling since I was like 6 years old. I was in like beauty pageants when I was little, so it's just like by nature to me.
That's what's up.
So how, like, so what's the, like, because like I said, I think a lot of people are either one or the other. Either they're in front of the lens or they're behind the lens. So like, like how is that aspect of it where, like, does that help you like with knowing I guess like on either side of it, I guess you can speak on either side. When you're in front of the lens, does it help being that you are a photographer and you're behind the lens? Does it kind of help as far as, okay, I know what looks better. I know what I'm looking for a lot of times. And then on behind the lens, does it help you knowing that you're sometimes in front of the lens? Like as far as like, because you take a lot of, we see pictures of cars like that, but you also take a lot of pictures of other models and things like that as well. Like your content is very, it's very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
So does being on both sides of the lens, I guess is what I'm getting at. Does that help you a lot, when you're working either side of it?
Yeah, that's why models like enjoy working with me, because like this girl, this exact picture that you're looking at, she's never modeled in her life. She's in this fitness program and she feels like very comfortable in her skin now. So she's like, KAILA, can you shoot with me? I've never done this before, and you're model and you shoot, so like help me out, like tell me what to do. And she was so happy with all of her pictures, because like I was like, no, do this, like help me. I was helping her like position herself, and I say it in a very kind, approaching manner, like, oh, hey girl, like suck in, sit up straight, position your body this way. So girls feel very comfortable with me and able to open up a lot faster, because I'm not some great photographer that's like, hey girl, like turn around.
Turn around.
God.
That just sounds. Yeah, I know. That just sounds weird. Like, come on.
Yeah, right. But so like I said, so that's dope. That's dope. That you're able to work both sides of it. And then like I said, one more thing on this aspect of it is like I said, like I touched a couple times, thank you, Jen. Sorry, son, bringing me some lemonade. But speaking of lemonade, but anyway, like I said, if when people go look at your IG from here, like they're gonna understand that. Like I said, yes, the modeling thing is one thing, but when you're behind that lens and other people, I guess, capture you working or a video or a picture, like you're really out there in the thick of things, in the heat of it, wearing heels, wearing whatever, and you're like really focused on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So it's like all that, and for being self-taught, like, that's kind of unique to see. So it's like, I know you talked about your father got you into your car shows and all that, but what's driving that passion, like literally behind, like, yo, I'm here to work. It don't matter. You're tuning everything else out. Like, what drives that passion behind that?
Really just the love of the craft. Like I could be doing
modern day. Stop fucking with the goddamn shit. He's scared the shit out of her. She like,
my bad. I'm trying to run a show here.
She's like, am I here by myself? She thought she was here by herself now.
Show here. My bad.
Every once in a while, we'll blow up the picture on you so people can focus on what you got to say.
Yeah, what you're saying, yeah.
Okay. So people can focus on what you got to say. Like, where'd they go? Yeah, she was like, what? What?
My bad.
Damn, now I know.
So every once in a while, you go to see yourself big, and that's just because we want.
Okay, now I know.
No, they don't want us to see us. You know what I'm saying? They see us all the time. They don't want to see us. They see us all the time. So they don't want to see us no more. So what drives that passion?
Okay. So like, I think it's really like the love of the craft and like being able to like control the environment, or not being able to control the environment. Like if something's going on in the background and I'm able to just position either my model or position the car, or just get the right angle so that either very minimal of the background is being seen or all of it is being seen, and it's just knowing like, oh, I could edit this out, and this could be controlled in later positions or whatever.
All right.
And then what you said also about like any conditions, I have stood outside of moving cars. I have, like you said, in heels. I've been in flats. I've been in water. I've been in raining. I've been anything. Like anything could be going on, and it's just tunnel vision to what I'm doing.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like we like see my bad modern day most. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like literally seeing you do it is like, man, like she really like she's not just out here but like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this and you know whatever happens. Like I said, I've seen you because I followed your IG, so I've seen you like literally be in the moment. Like I've seen you hanging out of cars, like people like, you know what I'm saying, like literally like hanging out of cars. Like I don't know how you're in the car still. Like how are you not like on the road, like literally like
no
roadkill? You know what I'm saying? Like just like how are you doing that?
And faith.
So so speaking of which, modern day muscle, my bad. I'm asking one question. So speaking of which, like I said, you're hanging out of cars and everything else. Like you do a lot of supercar content as well. So like, how did you make a lot of those connections when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, being able to shoot a lot of people that have all these supercars? I've seen you go on rallies, you know what I'm saying, and everything else, and you're in Lambos and Porsches and you know Ferraris and everything else. So like, and like I said, you just moving up to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did those connections come about?
So like back to when I lived in Florida, like it started out with my first like car meet was the Racers, the Hondas. Like I was always at those, you know. Oh, this is London, by the way. For anybody that's like, oh, what a cute dog. Yeah, she's cute, Frenchie. I started out with Hondas, and then I went from Hondas to like hanging out with people with Mopars. And I had my Honda with my Mopars, and it was like, oh, you know, this is how like this is how I got to the Lamborghinis. And it was oh my god, you guys have like fast cars, you guys are doing burnouts, and I can't even go 100 miles an hour in my car. Like, what's wrong? So I went on I want to say rally, but it was like a weekend trip with them. They went to Daytona, and I was like, all right, no. So I traded that car for my Challenger. Am I getting off topic?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
So I traded it for I went back on Sunday, and by Tuesday I had a Challenger. And then I started hanging out with the Mopars, and then I was like, all right, these are cool, but like more aesthetic. So then when I came out here, I met I was in a couple car shows, Mopars, of course, and then I met Roscoe from Ibushi. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He was putting me on to like, oh, come out and shoot with the rallies and stuff, and I'm like, Lamborghinis? I'm like, that's so cool. I'm like, I came from Hondas and went to Mopars and started out with Volkswagen when I was little. Like, this is so amazing. So then I started hanging out with the Lamborghinis and all of those exotics, so it just became like nature to me. So now I could shoot any car, anytime, anywhere, and it's just aesthetic to me.
So a lot of these guys up in New York is getting blessed with her work, yo. they supercars. That's what's up, though.
Yo, modern day muscle. What was it you were going to say before?
No, I was gonna, compliment you because, like, definitely, just looking at your pictures and everything. Like you can definitely see that you're using focal points and the rule of thirds and depth of field and stuff like that. For you guys don't know, I'm talking about characteristics of a photo and what you have to do to achieve that characteristic in shot. But it looks great, and it's like I notice in your work in general, like you always there's always like a meaning behind it where like you want them to look somewhere focus on something. So like I think that's dope.
Yeah, and that really has a lot to do with the equipment that you have. Like when you start out and you just get a basic camera, you're gonna take a picture and it's not gonna have that much feeling because you're just gonna be looking at the whole picture. But like you said, the depth of field is what really draws your attention to where you want to look at, where you want your viewer or your audience to be. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to look at. Like you want her face in focus and nothing else because you want her face to be the star of the picture.
Right. I also noticed too you use angles. Like for example with this one, you decided to have it tilted, but it's nice because the railing is what leads to her, and then you go up her arm and then you see the face. Like I think those little.
Damn. All right.
It's good though.
No. Exit the picture, and I'll show you the one that like I scroll down. It's the Rolls picture. Yeah, this one right here.
The depth of field one, yeah.
That one too. But like you can see her in the background, so it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just love that picture.
That one's dope.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty because one, the color choices are great. That I'm not sure what she's wearing, like a jacket or something like that, or
a trench.
you know, a trench, right? And the color actually matches the little leaves that are, you know, on the stick in the foreground. So I think like it's those small things that I think tie together the picture, and I think that's why like your work is standing out the way it does.
Yeah,
100%.
I exit this one too, and then go to the steering wheel in the rolls. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, this one's good too.
Yeah, so
This
like I'm
one's good
focused
as
on
well.
the steering wheel, and like the trees in the background are out of focus, and then my legs are out of focus, but it's still like you could see it. You still have the idea that it's there.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I seen on the other picture, that what's it, Hellcat Enforcer, like that picture. By the way, Hellcat Enforcer is really good. He was on the show too, by the way.
Yeah, I love
but
him.
I know. Yeah, as I was saying, I know you've done a couple. Like you've worked with him a couple times.
I've known him since I moved here.
All right, so that's dope. But I guess there's something else I want to talk about. But before we get into that, because I've seen this question before, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this in. So I'm gonna switch subjects real quick if you don't mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you this. And the reason why I'm asking this is because I think we got your kinfolk in your building right now. I don't know if you know or not, but do you mind telling everyone like what your ethnicity is?
Oh. I bet you guys thought I was Spanish. No, I'm actually Trinidadian and white. Chinese and Venezuelan in my blood, but yeah, it's just
Trinidad.
You're Trinidadian?
Yep. Born and raised.
He's like, yes.
But I asked that because well, I mean, I knew that because obviously you have it on your IG. And then but like I said, I knew, so I was like, yeah, he's Trini as well. And I've again through your posts or whatever, seen you post that you're out at different carnivals and things like that or whatnot. So you really I guess celebrate that side as well. You know what I'm saying? As far as ethnicity and everything else. So
if anyone don't know, man, the Trini heritage is something to be a part of. I'm telling you, man. Like, yo, when I mean some of the best parties, events you're gonna ever go to in your life, Trinidad all the way, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Carnival.
And yeah, you can find it here in Miami Carnival. You can find it in New York. For Labor Day, Atlanta, Orlando, wherever. You know what I'm saying? They always have Carnival. Just look out for those events and check them out, man.
I saw that. Carnival is actually happening this year in Miami. Actually,
it's actually happening this year.
Yeah, I think it's just the Caribbean culture, period, man. Like the Caribbean culture, like what I'm saying, they're definitely gonna be out there, and they're always just gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying, no matter what. You know what I'm saying. So I think it's just Caribbean culture in general. But
So wait. My question is, do you eat roti? Of course you do. Yes,
of course.
Right? Now, can you make roti? That's the next question. She's like, oh.
She's like, okay, you're going too far. She doesn't
know where to find that. She know where to find that joint. She's like,
I can go to Ali's Roti Shop or what's the other one? Trin City. But nope, make it. Sorry.
Yeah, make it. Yeah, my mom's kill it, man, with that shit, man. It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to get my wife to learn. I mean, she has learned, so pretty well. Well, I don't have to go to Sings in Orlando right now. If I wanted some roti, we can throw it together right here in my house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for that.
Call her.
I'm still going to my mom's house for a good Jamaican plate. Still going.
And that's okay. My dad makes the Trini Chinese.
And that sounds good.
There's definitely nothing wrong with that. But again, so you have a YouTube channel. You haven't posted on it that much. Actually, I went back to check right before this. I was like, let me go and see if she has anything like super updated or whatnot. And the answer was no. But it's okay. So what is it? So, but like I said, but you do have a YouTube channel, and honestly, I think when you first started, I was like, oh, I think me personally, I was like, oh, she'll do well on YouTube because you have at least when you the little clips and stuff like that you post on IG, your personality is like like a big personality, right? You're very out there. Right now, you're kind of even keel, chilling, laid back. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody who sees her IG, like I said, she's has a big personality. But what was it about the YouTube side? Because like I said, I know you're very dedicated in your craft. So I know you're like the big photographer and all that. But what was it? What is it about the YouTube that the other side of it on the YouTube side where it's like maybe you don't keep up with it as much, even though I mean, like I said, a lot of people will tune in to see what you got going on. But what is it on that side of the house that for some reason you just don't keep up with it as much?
It's just harder to like. For me, my niche is like in 10 different ways, like with my dog, with my craft. Like my most popular video is with London. So it's like, you guys don't want to see cars, you guys want to see cars. Like, do you guys want to see just my day-to-day life, or do you guys want to see my
That's
dog?
what they might want to see, like a vlog life, just like your day-to-day stuff that you do. That's always big. Those are like some of the biggest channels, to be honest.
I think I was going to say personally, I think
relax, please relax.
Personally, I think with somebody who has a big personality, with somebody who has a big personality,
like, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
He's like me. I think for somebody who has a big personality, I think try to make it into a car channel, try to make it into a my dog or whatever, right? Anything. I think that would be hard to do. So I think people will tune in literally just as a lifestyle, a vlogging channel. So if you were to just kind of just think, it's just me talking. But I think if you were to just try to maybe say, hey, I'm just gonna vlog my day-to-day life. Literally whatever I got going on today, if I got a photo shoot, I'm playing with my dog, I'm doing something with my car. Like I think people would just tune into that because they would tune in to watch. They're gonna tune in to watch you, not necessarily what subject you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of your behind the scenes when the photo shoots, some of that stuff you can be able to implement into that. Just kind of show a little snippet, because a lot of times they get in the end, which is just the photo. That's what they're seeing. But now you might be able to put a visual behind of like what's actually happening, and then when people see the photo come out, they're like, oh, okay, I remember that day when she was doing that. So it might be a good option. Honestly, to implement that and try it out. Hey, you never know where it takes you.
No, seriously, like YouTube can definitely take you on a crazy journey. It's just like I'm looking at it right now. I should go to my analytics, but my most popular video has 6.9K views, and it's with her. Yeah, you.
Hey, so you never know. You could just be walking your dog, chilling.
Everybody's like, "Hey, London," and it's like, see. And she's just running around in the background.
Like I said, but like I said, I think a lot of it, like I said, I think people will just tune in just to see what you got going on. So not necessarily what your subject is, but like I said, if you just vlogged every single day, or whatever, a couple times a week, 3 times a week, or whatever, drop the video. I think people would be interested in just seeing that alone, not necessarily whatever the subject is that you're on that day. You know what I'm saying? That's just me on the outside looking in, and take that for what it's worth, and saying, and do what you will with that. But let's go to get into it. So back to the cars. So you mentioned you had the Charlie, right? And it was Charlie that everybody thought your name was Charlie for a little while, even though you were like, no, it's not Charlie because it's just my car, right? It was white.
I don't know why they couldn't. Yeah, it was white. Why they couldn't get that? I don't understand. Right. It says Charlie, and she's having a challenger.
Because a lot of people aren't car people. They're not Mopar people in general.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like you drive an Audi. What is a Charlie to you? Like.
Right.
It's a whole different world.
Charlie, I drive an Audi.
So you had that one, and that was I think that was a V6 Challenger, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It was my little fat girl. Her name was Matilda. Well, I mean, I still have her. She's good.
So you still have the car? Nice. Yeah. So, but not too long ago, I would say maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months now.
On my birthday.
So March.
Mhm.
You ready to say March, right? So March. Okay, so a few months ago, 2 months ago, maybe 2.5 months ago. So you made a big upgrade, and you got into a big boy. So let's speak about that. Now you can speak about what you upgraded to and what made you decide to make that move.
I've always wanted a faster one. Like since I got the Challenger, it was like you don't go, like you don't move. So like all of
Damn.
Yo,
don't get me
I
wrong.
like the fact that it sounds like she be talking to her car when she's driving. Like, yo,
like,
she's like, you
Yo,
not
come
going,
on, do
yo.
something. Do
Be
something.
like,
yo.
ah, they're going away.
they're getting away. Let's go.
When I would go to the meets and we'd leave and we'd go to like the next spot or whatever it would be, don't get me wrong, I would keep up. Okay? Like people, I would get to the spot and they'd be like, you'll be moving. And I'm like, yeah, because driver mod. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't move. So like for the longest time, I waited for my lease to be up, and then it was like, all right, so now it's something better. Like, do I want to go get another car, like another version? But then I was like, if it wasn't Mopar, if it wasn't Dodge, like what would I want to drive? And it just like I sat for weeks and I just couldn't figure it out. I was like, an Audi, maybe, but like. And then I said, all right, whatever. And then I decided to go and get a charger.
And not just any charger. Come on now.
I'm about to
Don't
say,
do
yeah,
that.
it's
Not just any charger.
It's a wide body, yes.
I had to get a wide body because it's like I wanted to be thick. I wanted a nice set in the back. Wanted to look at the car and be like, that is a thick bitch.
hence the name. Go ahead and tell everybody what the nickname is. There you go.
So I have Matilda and Thickums.
So we have Thickums in the building. And how has that experience been moving up to wide body 392? Charger,
good.
by the way. Because we went from a Challenger to a Charger as well. So
yeah. What? Nah, he just said you went from a Challenger to a Charger. What made that decision anyway to say it? Because you could have got a wide body Challenger.
Yeah.
What made you decide to go with a Charger now? Damn, that shit looks so good. Go ahead.
I was over the coupe vibes. Like the coupe, London hates the car like as it is, and like to try to shove her in the back of a coupe was just like, ugh, and it couldn't do anymore. So I was like, all right, let's get a 4-door. And I'm reading the captions as they're coming up.
Oh yeah, I'm putting them up there. Yeah. they say you hurt the V6 immediate feelings.
Yeah, why does this keep coming up though?
Oh no, because I just put it up there because you were reading this. I put it back up there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead, continue.
So I wanted the 4-door, and the Charger was just like exceptional. So and I chose black because I had the white car, but then I really wanted the Destroyer gray. Like if I were to go to a different color, it would have been Destroyer gray, but Charger. Like I just love the sedan now.
So how's the actual experience been? Like I said, going from that the V6 back, now up to the 392 V8. Like I from what I could tell, I know you enjoy it because there's been a lot of pictures of cold starts in certain garages and things like that. As you're walking up to Thickums. But how has the experience been? Now you're 2 months into it. So how's the whole experience been between moving up to that from the V6 to the 392?
It was definitely a big step up. As soon as I left the dealership, I stepped on the gas and I was like, ooh, this is going to be fun. Before I got home, I needed gas. But
Damn.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference in the gas. Way different in gas mileage.
Yes.
It's still the same tank size, though. So it's still the same amount of money, but just every day.
Faster, yeah. Just every day.
I just leave it at home now. I drive it, but I don't drive it. So
I was about to say living in New York City is a lot of stop and go too, and those cars don't do well with that. So it's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
That's like straight. Just you know what they say. You got city gas mileage and highway. You're just getting straight city. There's no highway mileage on those cars there.
No matter where you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm learning the hard way. With the space because I drive a Challenger and I have a daughter and now I have a dog, a big dog, and the Challenger's just not working out no more. So I need to get something fast with 4 doors. Just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I definitely can understand what you were going through because I'm going through that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
I'm about to say, I see my brother ask a question. He's in the comments right now. He asked, "What was the top speed that you ever went in the Charger?" He said, "When you were in Mexico, of course."
The top speed, honestly, it's just so hard to get like a free range straight road. So I mean, like I think 140 was my top for now.
That's still decent.
So 133 was my top in the Challenger. When I lived in Florida, it was so easy to get a straightaway. So it was 133 in the Challenger.
So
V6.
So on a straightaway in Florida, you were like, come on, baby.
I was like, get to 140, get to 140.
and now with not a clear opening, not a clear, run, space, you got what, 140?
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine if you ever take that car down to Florida and get to really open it up.
160.
Yeah. But
it would do it also. I've seen people have 178 on there, and they're like, how it saves it. I've seen people cars with 178. I'm like, y'all dudes crazy.
Yeah, man, we got the streets out here for it.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I know you was talking about only other color you want to get was Destroyer Gray. Unfortunately, I don't know if you know that they didn't make Destroyer Gray in the wide bodies at all. It's not available. There's Smoke Show. There's something called Smoke Show.
Yeah,
that's the closest thing.
Yeah, that's the closest thing now. Yeah,
but that's not the same color.
Nah, it's not the same color. It's light. Yeah, Smoke Show is lighter, and Destroyer Gray is like way darker. Yeah.
I mean, if you really want Destroyer Gray, you can just go find the the paint code and then just go get it painted. If
Come on, man, nobody gonna do all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Some people say reach out and do that stuff.
Hey,
as a matter of fact, as you know, KAILA, I think one of the persons that I think you're linked up with a couple times, who I know through IG as well, Loco Mango. Mango.
He used to take pictures. When he was in the car, the Mopards down there with us. That's how I met him. So we would do pictures together. When he had the scat, he has a Hellcat now.
But
you got Smoke.
So his Hellcat is Smoke Show. It's not Destroyer Gray. It's Smoke Show. Right. So it's like a lighter gray. But it's dope nonetheless. No.
Slowly Hellcat.
No, I don't know what that is now.
No. He has a red eye. He has the only red eye in New York. It's a Smoke Show wide body Charger.
Yeah. He has the only red eye in New York?
Say it again?
He has the only red eye in New York?
Mm-hmm.
No, she said only red eye and Smoke Show, she said. Maybe. I don't know if anyone's I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
No, she said only red eye, but I'm sure there's
she might be. Hey, you never know, bro. Because honestly, the thing is, Dodge is not like that big. The community is not that big, and I know it has grown, but it wasn't a thing. Like when I got my Charger, my friends in New York was like, "You want a Charger, bro?" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, son. I was recently in the Bronx, and that's all I saw was Dodge.
I was about to say that. I know things has changed though, because even some of my friends, they end up getting CTSVs and they started going to muscle cars, and I'm like, bro, I told y'all for the longest, like, yo, and back then they was all about like Benz and BMWs, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to have one of those, and now it's like now they want American muscle. It's like, all right, so things do change, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know what I wanted other than a Y body. Like I was just like, I've had a V6 for so long, like it's time for the 6.4.
And now, what brought on the wheel color? Where did that idea come from?
So Charisma reached out to me and was like, "You need a wheel," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I need a wheel." So I just booked a session and did the wheel with him.
Nice.
And then I did the video and pictures for the wheel.
After.
So is it safe to say that you are now?
Oh, those wheels. I bet you meant the steering wheel.
Nah, I'm talking about those wheels. Like, yeah. I didn't.
Have you seen my steering wheel?
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I still have to do pictures. I'm just waiting for it to be really nice outside to go do pictures. But my steering wheel is carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
with the hand grips.
Oh,
on
like
the side.
the grips on the side. All right, yeah, that's clean.
But the wheels, they were originally supposed to be like a goldish color. But then when the people sent me the picture, I was like, I don't like that. So they stripped the paint, and then I was like, can I just have the wheels back? They're like, no, like pick a different color. And I'm like, let me see your pinks. So then I went through their pinks and was just like, yeah, this. But I kind of got nervous because I don't even like pink.
Yo, it looks good though. I like it. It kind of blends.
You.
Yeah, it definitely blends with the wheel with the caliper color that you chose. Also,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that contrast is really nice on a black vehicle. So
yes,
I
especially in
think
this
it's nice.
photo where you get to we appreciate the whole thing. Yeah, this looks
Yeah,
good. I like
they were
it.
supposed to match the trees for spring, but now it's just like now I have to give the car back in order to change the color. So now I don't want to, but I might do. I want to lower it, and I want to do like a different set of wheels, like all around, and then strip that.
If you're gonna lower it, H&R springs all day, unless you're gonna go airbags. But if you're just gonna put like lowering springs, H&Rs.
Okay.
Trust me.
H&Rs.
I'll send you a link for that also. I've probably installed at least 100 sets of H&Rs on challenges and charges in like the Central Florida area. I've done like so many cars, that's crazy. Yeah. So I've had people come with the IBOC, and those are not the best, honestly. I had someone come back and the spring collapsed. I'm like, but I did see that happen before online. I saw like a post about it, and then I witnessed it in person. You know what I'm saying? Where like the spring collapsed. So H&R's away.
So it's safe to say though that you are Mopar no car at the moment.
Yeah.
Correct, right?
Mopar no car.
Mopar no car. But hey, so I kind of want to switch gears again and switch subjects. So, for those that watch again that are on your IG and they kind of see, stuff that comes across the timeline. So not only are you into photography and videography and things like that, and you're really into that craft, and obviously respect that as much or a lot, I should say, and put your best foot forward in that. But you also have another business going on. Do you care to speak about that at all?
Like with the merch and stuff?
Sure, that too. But don't you ship out something like other things that people can like consume?
Oh.
I mean, it's all good now, right? I mean, it's not like taboo or anything like that anymore. So
nah, I mean, I actually.
Hey, why she looking out the window like, yo, they coming now?
Yeah, right, like they're coming right now.
Yo, they outside. It's hot. It's hot right now.
Like
Yo, guys, I gotta
I don't
go.
think it's taboo. I don't think it's taboo anymore. I think this is a well-known thing. It's literally all over whatever, right? So it's not like a thing that's like people gotta like do like in the basement somewhere in the corner or whatever anymore. So yeah, so like I said, if you would like to, go ahead and speak about that a little bit so people could know what else you do, and maybe hey, you might get an extra couple clients out of it.
I do more like cereal treats and brownies, but like I could make you a rice pan. Like I've been lit off my own rice. It's like anything really. It's fucking mint. So that's all I'm gonna say. So if you need it, come.
So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, she's not talking about regular. She's not talking about Betty Crocker brownies. She's not talking about who's that? I don't know. Rice Krispie
talking
treats
about
like
peace and relaxation
that you could buy out of Walmart or something. This is
the special kind.
Yes, exactly.
I was about to say,
Peace
if
and
you
relaxation.
don't know what she's talking about, just go ahead and go to the store, man. Just get you some Betty Crocker and make
yeah.
it yourself. Man.
Yeah. Go
It's-
get you
you
some
want-
Oreos.
If
Go
you
get
really
you
just
some
want a
milk,
brownie,
you know what I
go get you a
mean?
regular brownie. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah.
Word.
So we know what we're talking about. So with that being said, so how? I mean,
Hit me
So,
up.
but
hit me
speak-
up.
But speak. Hey, by the way, shout out to King DJ Slim. Shout out to Euro Auto Enthusiast. Shout out to Car Guy Court in the building as well. Shout out to Ladies Let's Ride, aka Shannon in the building as well. Hey, so like, how do people reach you for that? Do they just I DM you? Like, what's that process like?
Usually I get it from DMs or like people that know people. I also have an Instagram, but I don't really like accepting people unless like they follow somebody else that follows me. But I was locked out since like February, and I just randomly got logged back in. So I don't even know the Instagram.
So basically, if y'all follow Free Smoke and y'all try and head up, then she'll plug y'all in that.
No, hold on. I'm gonna try to hold on. It's
She's just gonna write it down.
Hey now, we don't do that. Hey.
Live and on cut, live and direct.
Put her ass in check.
Yo.
Hold on. How do I? Can I get in? I really want to find it though. It's like it's
What?
Schmacked Snacks, but SCHMACKD.
Yeah, she's like she made some shit that made some shit that nobody gonna
Garage.
find.
Hey, Kayla, look at this one. Forget the name. Oh man, he had some brownies today. Hey,
no, I don't know it. But just hit my Instagram and just be like, "Hey, yo, Kayla, her smoke ain't free, y'all. No, it ain't."
Hey, let them know that you're coming for Free Smoke. Let her know you're coming for Free Smoke. You know what I'm saying? He's going to interview on here, and you know what I'm saying? She might accept you. She might take you on as a client. By the way, did you think Free Smoke was about that? Like, did you know? Because I'm sure you didn't know about Free Smoke. So when you first heard Free Smoke, what did you think? Like, what was your honest opinion when you see Free Smoke come on? It's like, yo, come through for a show.
Please don't be upset. It was from Vengeance. I had bad.
Oh, because that
bad experience.
Oh, yo, didn't I know?
Wait, I don't know. I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm totally lost.
Vengeance used to be like Free Smoke, like when they burnouts, whatever.
Oh,
yeah. I remember that.
So you thought we was that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
we're not.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know
what. This is called Free Smoke, and you're about to give them some smoke, but it's not gonna be free. You know?
But you know what's funny? I used to do like burnouts and whatever in the Challenger, and the only donut that I ever tried was on snow. It didn't work, obviously. Oh, look, I think I have my first customer. I hate it here.
Somebody DM you already? Did somebody DM you already?
I think so. Her
Oh,
dog
man.
gonna turn into Baby Joker. Oh my god. Yeah, so I used to do like burnouts and try to do donuts in the Challenger. Good luck. I mean, good thing I didn't break anything. I mean, for a while after my last burnout, my ABS system was like bad. Like, I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know if it had anything to do with the burnout, but promise myself I wouldn't do any burnouts or donuts or anything. I'm not gonna lie.
So,
look at him.
But
He's
yeah,
so crazy.
But hey, but Kayla again, once again, we're seeing you over there playing with London. But hey, Kayla, one more time. Like I said, we greatly appreciate you coming on here, and spending your time with us here. Spending your time here with us. Like I said, hopefully people watch this and they could, hit you up. Glad you decided to come on because you said you had a bad experience about free smoke. It's not what we do here. And I didn't even know anything about what you were talking about. So I'm not going to throw any shade on them either. But it's not what we're about here. We're about positivity. We're about, learning about people, learning about people's backgrounds, everything that makes them tick. Learning, things that we don't get to see on social media, because we can see the pictures, we can see the videos on YouTube, we can see all that good stuff. But sometimes you don't necessarily get to know that person just through what you see on social media. Because again, like I told you before the show, and granted, I mean it's kind of stupid of me, right? Because I'm only seeing like clips of videos that you post, and every time that you post those videos, you're like, you're doing something funny, your personality is really shining, you're going whatever. But it's like when we talk to you in a regular setting, normal situation, you're very like even keel, and you're just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was not expecting that at all. Like I was expecting to see the clips that I get on that we see on IG or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's stupid to me.
Hey,
because
listen, man. It's Sunday. She want to relax and just chill. You know what I mean?
Right,
Come on.
Right. And I get it, and it's all good. But like I said, I guess like I said, that's why we do this though, because so people can get to know the person behind the clips and the videos that they see on social media, because you know what I'm saying, you're not going to get all the background information from that. So again, we greatly appreciate you coming on. We greatly appreciate you spending your time with us here during this hour. But the last thing I do have to I don't even want to ask this question. I really don't, because I do know the answer to this question.
I got a feeling we have to answer too.
But we have to.
Hold on. I have to sit up close.
Wait. Yes, Modern Day Muscle is literally smiling. I've never seen him smile so hard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows the answer to this question, and I really don't want to ask this question because I already know it's going to hurt my heart. But are you ready?
Go ahead.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
I mean, hell, she said she had Safari.
I have Apple. My computer is Apple.
Word, preach. There we go. Boom.
Apple.
Man, somebody,
you see that?
Somebody just slap FaTKaT with an apple, bust it over his head. A real apple.
It's
maybe he'll you know what I'm saying?
Were you ever Android? Hold on. Were you ever Android? Ever? Just Apple. So you don't even know what you're missing. You're getting rotten apples.
I know what I'm missing.
No, trust me, you're not missing anything. Trust me, you're not missing anything.
Apple
all day.
The man that be like this. Nah, I don't need that dude.
Or the one you have to tap the screen like this to get it to work.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Oh my gosh. All right, moving on. I knew that was gonna hurt my heart because everything he said was, about Apple, or he already talked a couple things about Apple. And but by the way, if y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go and throw it out there since you was over here talking crap about Android, all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she was on her Mac, I assume, and she couldn't get the link to work on her Mac, so she had to be on her phone. Yeah, that's right.
Hold on.
I'm just saying. So with Android, you wouldn't have.
I want to come in and assist. I want to come in and assist for her.
You could click on anything and it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, until you got a virus. Until your
phone Android don't discriminate. Period. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but
they definitely don't discriminate against viruses either.
Viruses?
Hey,
but that Apple thing.
Yeah, true. Hey. But hey, we greatly appreciate it one more time. Hey, you know what? That is a good question though. Before we get out of here, I guess we didn't ask you this, but this is a good one here. So, what is your dream car, like supercar? Anything like what's if you had it your way, literally tomorrow, you could go and walk into any dealership
with the biggest bag,
supercar down.
Endless bag.
Yes,
endless bag.
It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind.
What would that be?
Like, honestly, since I grew up around cars, since I've been around so many and just like so heavily in the industry, cars, like, they don't like I love them, but they don't like interest me. So if it was an endless bag, I'm going to the top. I'm getting either an Apollo or a Pagani.
Nice.
Crazy.
Nice.
It's just like
She wants
Lambos
some-
are cool, you know, Ferraris are cool, Porsche's cool, but like Paganis, like they are handmade.
Paganis are
Apollos,
beautiful.
when have you ever seen an Apollo on the road? Never,
So
never.
Never.
So that's dope. And but a Pagani, I think, is actually a hypercar. So to kind of like bring it down a little bit, which is dope. Obviously, it's a dope choice. Paganis is like out of this world.
Bugatti
But
too.
Paganis is, but Pagani is one of those cars that you buy that car, you're gonna let it sit in the garage for a little bit. You're gonna bring it out only on special occasions.
It's
Right. So exactly. So what would be a car, like I said, like a supercar that you'd be like, look, I'm gonna go and buy this, and you would, you could drive it. Obviously, you won't drive it every day, but yeah, but more like a daily type supercar. Like what would
But
you
an
get?
endless bag.
Yes.
I fell in love, honestly, with the Berlinetta, the F12.
Oh, the F12.
Mm.
That's just nice. Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I fell in love with that one. Other than
You have good
that,
taste.
maybe a GT2 RS.
Oh, nice. That's
Or-
another good one.
That's another good
That's
one
definitely
too.
daily. That's another good one.
or an SVJ.
Oh, that's
SVJ
If
is
it was
sexy.
just to be like-
That's okay.
I've seen
That's
people doing
FaTKaT's-
those. So. That's FaTKaT's what?
His dream. That SVJ. That's what he wants.
Yeah. For
One
sure.
one day. One day.
One of these
One
days. One of these days, and then we could set up a photo shoot and all that, and you know, what I'm saying, get it all
Yeah, we
done.
No, we gotta
We just-
definitely set something up like with your crew and everything. Like I want to do like a collective photo shoot with everybody. You know, like with you and your car, like come dressed up. You know, like a dress to impress kind of thing. I know
That'd be dope.
SRT Lady D. I don't know if you're familiar with her. She has a Hellcat red eye. What are you doing?
She back to having a ball.
She wanna make some brownies. That's what she got. That's what sound like a brownie
Yeah,
pan.
exactly.
That's what it sounds
She's
like. It
like,
sounds like
you're
a
not-
brownie pan,
He's
bro.
like, you're not paying
like,
attention to
"Mama."
me, so I'm about to go have my own fun.
She back there like, I'm hungry. Like she throwing dishes around. Like,
Yo, where's my
Brownies.
food?
ain't no damn food in this bowl. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody put some food in here. Yeah, that's funny.
You've been sitting
But
in,
yeah,
you've been sitting on that thing too long.
I know,
Come
right?
feed me.
I gotta feed her too. Poor thing. But
I'm sorry. So yes, go ahead.
like
continue.
the SVJ, the GT2 RS, or the F12, they're cool, but they're like still not dailies. Like I would still keep an American muscle. Like it's just still
Oh, nice.
bottom line. The class, not the class, but like the speed with the comfort and the looks, like the aesthetic. But
I think I think a GT2. I think a GT2 or even GT3 would be maybe not a daily, but it's something definitely you could pull out at any time. in your
The
life.
GT2 RS is nasty. That's a
Yeah,
nasty
Yeah,
car.
like you wouldn't be like, you know,
That's
you
a
wouldn't be like,
nasty
oh
car.
man, it's not. Yeah, so, but yeah, definitely
Yeah.
dope. Again, Kayla, we greatly appreciate you for coming on. It was a dope for you to come on. Like I said, something different. A lot of people that we bring on to the show are bigger, like YouTubers, I guess.
Hey, yo.
London is-
London is making it happen in the kitchen right
London is spazzing. It's like I done told you already. Put some damn food in this bowl. So she
Yo,
put- she-
stay
so she
on
put
there
that thing
any
across the
longer.
room.
now. I'm gonna knock the whole cabinet off.
give me my damn bowl. Give me my food.
If you keep playing, literally, I'm gonna knock this. See how I'll knock
You know
this
what?
whole See how I won't.
Yo, so what's funny
is
is my dog does something similar, so I get what you're going through.
oh my god, she
Oh,
back
Do
there spazzing
man.
you
out.
have anything to say for yourself?
She's like, yo, don't
She's
show
like,
me.
He's like, no, feed
She's
me,
like, look,
feed me
bro.
now.
Hey,
Look, bro.
she over there like this. She over there go the head turn like nah.
Yeah, like no. Don't show me.
Like yo, she like
You tryna-
my
She's
makeup
like,
ain't
cut
done.
that
Yo, don't
off.
put me on camera. That's
go.
what she like. Yo, my makeup ain't done. Don't put me on camera, yo.
You're trying to embarrass me. But hey, one more time though, for real, Kayla, we greatly appreciate you for coming on. It's been dope. Like I said, normally we bring on like big, like not big, but we bring on like YouTubers, and and I think it's kind of dope to have somebody who people are maybe maybe we're not used to as far as on our audience, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, and they got to learn about you, and they're going to go, you know, hopefully you get, you know, well, if you accept them, you know, 60, 70, you know, people, whatever, request to be, you know, friends or whatnot, or follow you, I guess, if you want to say that. But anyway, but like I said, but, you know, just, you know.
Hey, this comment right here, yo, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. We appreciate that, man.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate
I'm
about to say, shout out to KAILA for, you know, coming through and rocking out with us, man. She definitely made this show what it is today, so.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for
guys
coming on the
having
show.
me.
So again, so one more time, again, appreciate you coming on. Like I said, it was something different for us, different for our audience, our normal audience that comes in, and like I said, it's not used to, like, they're used to seeing like the YouTubers and all that. So even though you are a YouTuber, but you're obviously more on the IG side, and
I'm a TikToker.
Oh, you're big on TikTok?
Like 190,000 followers, but
what's your go ahead and drop. I didn't know you had.
It's embarrassing. TikTok is not for everybody. If you find me on TikTok, it was your algorithm. It was meant to be. If you don't find me on TikTok, it's embarrassing for me. I even, like, when I post it on Instagram, I cover up my little ads because it's just like.
Are you serious? Yeah. You don't want to be found on TikTok?
A lot of people feel like that. A lot of people feel like that, though, believe it or not.
It's like you actually, like, sometimes you spill out your personal information a little bit more on TikTok just because, like, you have potential of going viral with a video of you crying. I don't cry, but some people do. And they go viral.
So,
and then they're like,
so let me get this right. So you have a TikTok. You have 190,000 followers on TikTok, but you don't want people to find your TikTok. Is that what
all I can say is create the algorithm and it will find you.
Okay.
So believe it or not, a lot of people on TikTok really feel like that. Like this has nothing to do with the car community, but when Lil Yachty was made known that his TikTok was found, he was embarrassed. So it's like it's kind of a thing. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of a thing. But don't worry, Free Smoke will be on TikTok. I'm working on that.
You got to.
So we're
already on there, but we gotta start putting up some content.
Yeah, we gotta start posting. I need to figure out what's going on there.
It can make you, honestly, like, little small businesses that started during Corona, making, like, if you created something different with this pen and put it on TikTok and did some different sounds, you can literally make $1 million from your small business from just TikTok. Like, it goes viral. I have the most recent video that went viral was almost 500,000 likes. A lot of hate, so I, like, took off the comments, but over something so stupid. So.
You know, I would say that about TikTok though. Like I said, I'm not necessarily on TikTok, but you know,
I'm on TikTok, but I have a dog TikTok.
I have a dog.
My son watches TikTok and all that stuff, whatever. And like I said, a lot of those sometimes they'll show me videos, whatever. Like there's a lot of people, even like, you know, you can tell they're like these are like younger people, whatnot. But people in the comment section on TikTok be crazy. Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought YouTube was like toxic, man. TikTok, that TikTok comment section is different, especially if you know what I'm saying. So, but anyway, hey, one more. No,
go ahead. Y'all can go. I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
Listen, no, I could probably tell you no.
Go. Okay, you know really quick, Alex F. Go on my what do you call it? My link in my bio.
Linktree.
And to the bottom.
Linktree.
Oh, well, hey,
I couldn't find the brownie emoji.
Anyway, but hey, appreciate y'all one more time. Appreciate you one more time, I should say, for coming on to the show. We kept you over a little bit longer than an hour, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed yourself. We got a lot going on with London back there, but like I said, this is something different for us, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully here in maybe in a year or so, something like that, you got other stuff going on. Like I said, we could bring you back on the show. Now you know we're Free Smoke, the podcast, and not Free Smoke from your past experiences. And like I said,
positive Free Smoke.
Yeah, we could definitely come back on. We could talk about other things you got going on, and and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so before we leave though, is there anything else you want to tell the people as far as where to find you, what to see, you know, something? Whatever, like anything else you want to tell people before we get out of here?
No, no. I think I've like spilled all of my beans.
All the beans. What do Trinity people eat? What kind of beans Trinity people eat?
Red
Pinto
beans.
beans?
Red
Red
beans.
beans?
Black beans.
Not so much black, but a lot of red.
beans.
A lot of red.
Chickpeas.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Let
Oh
me
God,
ask you.
Hey, no
chickpeas. Yes,
gunga
all day.
bean.
Pigeon peas. Lentils.
Yep.
Kayla,
Mhm.
Kayla, let me
No
ask you.
gunga?
Let me ask you. Oh,
What the
God.
fuck is that, bro? That's some Jamaican shit.
Kayla, let me ask you one more question. I have to ask
One
you.
more question.
This is literally the last question of the show.
Okay.
Do you eat goat?
I don't eat meat.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't eat chicken. I don't eat pork. I don't eat steak. None of that. I don't eat nothing.
Oh, so you're vegan? Like a real
Pescatarian.
vegan?
I eat a lot of fish.
Oh, pescatarian. Nice.
Oh, I can get down with fish. I love fish.
Nice. That's what's up. So, hey, one more time though. Appreciate you, Modern Day Muscle Garage Gym. Anything else for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for coming through tonight and spending some time with us. And we'll see you sometime in the future. We'll see you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming on. Definitely, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to get to know you and share your work and the things that you've been through. It was awesome to see London. But yeah, man, just appreciate you coming on, and hopefully we'll see you in the future.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
And again, I just want to reiterate. I just want to reiterate again. Yeah, reiterate it one more time. Like I said, we greatly appreciate you, and we'll have you back on sometime in the future. But like I said, it was dope for us, and we can't wait to see more of your work on IG. And hopefully people got to know you, and they're gonna go over to your IG. All the information is in the description, by the way, guys. Go there, and you guys will be able to see all her work and everything, all the dope things that she does as far as photography and everything else. And like she said, hit up her link tree as well, and enjoy whatever it is that you see on the link tree as well. So anyway, other than that, one more time, Kayla, appreciate you for coming out. We greatly appreciate you. As I said to everybody else in the audience, bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. And if you don't know, we are Free Smokers. We do this for the culture. Kayla, one more time, thank you. Go ahead and feed London because she's back there having a fit.
She's so hungry.
Bye. All right, see you.